The Annunciation Catholic Church and School, which is just behind us here. This is the sanctuary where shots rained through a stained glass window and into what was a back-to-school mass. Students pre-kindergarten through 8th grade, along with parishioners inside during the service. 2 of the children, an 8 and 10-year-old, killed, 14 other students, and 3 parishioners wounded when a 23-year-old former student opened fire. Now, we know that of those injured, only a handful remain in the hospital right now, and all expected to make full physical recoveries. Look, this happened just over 24 hours ago during this mass. Students who were in their 3rd day of this new school year and who normally would be focused on new English, history, and math classes, instead forced to scramble, many of them forced into action as heroes as the dozens of bullets ripped apart that back-to-school service.
Well, right when it happened, I dropped down under the pew, like I said, and I prayed. I said my few prayers, and then I realized, like, I can't just sit here and focus on myself, knowing that with God on my side, I would be fine. So I tried to just go and help out my fellow classmates, try to keep them calm and safe and let them know that they'll be okay.
And we are learning more today about the suspect, 23-year-old Robin Westman, again, a former student whose mom may have worked at the school as well. All of that said, we know at this point that investigators not ready to declare any motive in this case. That's something they continue to work toward in what's expected to be a long, very detailed investigation. That's the latest right now from here in Minneapolis. I'm Jay Gray, NBC News.
Investigators say the gunman was armed with a rifle, pistol, and shotgun. Weapons purchased recently and legally. The police chief said the shooter fired a total of 116 rounds into the school. Earlier today, President Trump ordered all flags to be flown at half-mast across the country as a mark of respect for the victims in the shooting. And Carolina East Health System has locations across eastern North Carolina, with the newest one opening today in New Bern. Our Haley Hollinger visited the clinic to learn more about what they offer and why they added the location. Haley?
Bailey, there aren't very many healthcare options in this community unless it's the emergency room or ER, which is why this location is so important. Located on 729 3rd Street, this new community clinic aims to bring cost-efficient primary and walk-in care to patients to help the Duffyfield and Greater Five Points area communities have a primary care provider. Services can include flu testing, physicals, and more. Carolina East President and CEO Michael Smith says he and staff at the new clinic are excited to fill the need in the community.
So many people in our community, not just here but around the county, use the emergency department as their primary care because they don't have a better option, and being able to offer that option and people taking advantage of that is just going to create better health care for everybody.
Smith also said that when making the decision to open, they found that out of the top 25% of emergency department users, 18% lived within walking distance of the community clinic. The Redevelopment Commission and the city of New Bern also reached out to Carolina East to make this clinic a reality. In New Bern, Haley Hollinger, WITN News.
Alrighty, thank you, Haley. Well, the clinic will also have a grand opening and ribbon cutting on September 19th. Well, now let's take a look at your forecast with Chief Meteorologist Zach Holder. Zach, how are we looking out there?
Yeah, it should be another nice end to the day and really no complaints even into the weekend. We've lowered rain chances a little bit as we still kind of try to test out this next storm system. Right now, it looks like the higher rain chances may stay down to the south. But this evening, if you haven't left already, if you're just now heading out the door, perfect weather as you go towards Raleigh for the game this evening. Tailgating in the sun, even kickoff will still be in the sun, but quickly as the sun sets, temperatures fall from the 70s into the 60s. No humidity and very comfortable temperatures. And finally starting to get a little bit more sunshine, at least from our Goldsboro camera. Yesterday was a lot sunnier than today has been. We've had clouds pretty much all day long as that developing coastal low passes by off the coast of the Outer Banks, but far enough to where we're not getting any rain, just some cloud cover off it, and none of this rain is going to turn around and head towards the land. We should be dry the rest of today, tonight, and Friday looks completely dry as well. So that should set us up for for another comfortable night. Maybe not as many 50s, better signal for 60s, but it'll be close and pretty comparable to the past few nights. I don't think it'll feel any worse or any better than the past couple of nights. Pretty much the same. Tomorrow we do expect to get a little bit warmer, more into the low to mid 80s, whereas today some areas haven't left the 70s and a lot of sunshine expected heading into our Friday as well.
Looking good already. Well, thank you, Zach. Well, with the first ECU football game of the season kicking off tonight, WITN spoke to local sports bars who are prepping for the long-awaited rematch between the Pirates and the Wolfpack of NC State in Raleigh. Elise Sandlin joins us live from Tiebreakers now, where the excitement is just beginning for the big night. Elise, is it getting busy yet, or is it still a little early?
Yeah, Bailey, activity hasn't quite picked up here as the game is still a few hours away, but managers say they're excited for tonight. It's the calm before the storm. Local sports bars are preparing for ECU's first football game of the season as the Pirates take on the Wolfpack. With students back on campus, Tiebreakers manager Autumn Bryson says they're ready for the surge in hungry customers, offering a few special menu items for the occasion.
We have game day drink specials. We have a Peachy Pirates, a Pirates Punch, and things like that that we have every day that ECU plays this year.
She says they're staffing a few extra hands on deck for the busy night as well. And customers are certainly getting ready to have fun tonight. Wherever you're watching the game from, go Pirates. Live in Greenville, Elise Sandlin, WITN News.
Alrighty, thank you, Elise. Well, kickoff in Raleigh's Carter Finley Stadium is scheduled for 7 p.m. tonight. Meanwhile, a hotel devastated by Hurricane Florence is back open to the public after years of restoration efforts. A ribbon cutting for the revitalized Tryon Riverfront Inn on Craven Street in New Bern welcomed residents, guests, and city leaders yesterday to see the extensive efforts made to the hotel after it was destroyed by Florence in 2018. The city commended the facility's new owners for their hard work in bringing life back into the hotel, which now has 73 rooms available to guests. Yesterday's ceremony also unveiled a restaurant nestled in the hotel called the Compass Rose. Still to come, the CDC is leaderless following the Trump administration's ouster of the director after just a month on the job. We'll have the details coming up right after the break, but first let's check in with our weather. Zach?
Yeah, we continue to watch really nice weather coming in for the weekend. Could still see some showers, but we've been slowly dropping rain chances over the past couple of days. We'll talk more about our Labor Day and where those rain chances may be the highest up next.